Bitcoin broke above the 61.80%. If we have a look at the Fibonacci retracement tool, guys, this is actually kind of huge, and I think that Bitcoin can potentially reach way higher levels before we are going lower. And that's not only the topic that we are going to discuss in today's video. We will be having a look at Bitcoin going from the longer term time frames into the shorter term time frames. We are going to have a look at the regular financial markets. We are going to have a look at Ethereum, and we are also going to have a look at the altcoin market. And I'm going to share with you at the end of this video a very beautiful altcoin that is looking very, very strong. And I'm going to share my thoughts a little bit on the narratives on this bull market. So guys, let's jump straight into it. Guys, I want to start off on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin as we breached through the 61.80%, which is also known as the golden ratio Fibonacci retracement tool. And some people ask me, how do you get these numbers, right? Well, we are looking at a logarithmic chart right here. That's why I'm also having my fib levels based on a log scale. Some people they prefer to do it not on a log scale. In that case, we haven't reached the 61.80%. That will be at 45 to 46 K, roughly, a rough estimate. But nevertheless, I like to watch them on a log scale. And I definitely think that there is more upside potential for Bitcoin before we can actually see a correction. We have seen it in previous bull markets also, guys. Once Bitcoin goes, it can really go crazy, and it will leave a lot of people behind on the sidelines who are not positioned in crypto, and they are just forced to buy back later because they experience feelings of FOMO. So definitely with the hodl position, I'm not touching anything right now. I'm not really taking profits, although I do plan to take profits in the next coming months, maybe even at the end of this month or Q1 2024, depending a little bit on the price. But I'm definitely planning on taking some profits. Another reason why I think, guys, that the Bitcoin price actually could go higher is because when we have a look at the stablecoin dominance, then this chart is definitely looking very interesting because we had this falling wedge formation and we actually broke that support. We're right now trading already a couple of days, 2 days below that support. And my biggest rule right now for this chart is we do have this bullish divergence, so there is you could make an argument for a correction in Bitcoin because when this thing goes up, Bitcoin goes down. So my big argument is if this gets a reclaim and we go back into this falling wedge formation, yes, that's definitely signaling a correction in Bitcoin. However, as long as we are breaking below, which we have done so right now, and then as long as we are trading below and we can continue a move to the downside, I'm just going to assume that Bitcoin is going to see higher levels. Also because we just breached such a significant level without too much resistance, right? We were just consolidating upwards with a rising wedge right before that breakout. I actually shared that if this thing breaks down, we can definitely see a rally in Bitcoin, and we did saw that rally. We broke down right here roughly slightly below $40,000. So this small drop right here brought the price of Bitcoin to $42,000. Then, guys, we go to the regular financial markets, but before I'm going to drag you into the regular financial markets, which is screaming for attention right now, make sure if you haven't done so already, drop a thumbs up, subscribe, so we can stay connected during this bull market. Also, BingX has been creating a very nice promotion exclusively for the Blockchain Today community, and it's basically an extension of the previous promotion because it was so successful. But right now, the first 100 new signups using the affiliate link down below will get a free $100 Tether trading bonus. So you can basically open a long position on Bitcoin with a 20x, so a $2,000 position for free, long or short, whatever you want. Or you can do that over on altcoins. It is basically for free, only with the affiliate link down below. Do take in mind, you can only create one account. You cannot create multiple accounts with IP addresses and VPNs. They have some methods how they can check it. So definitely make sure that if you create one, only create one account. Then guys, let's go to the regular financial markets. And the regular financial markets are definitely knocking on the door of some heavy resistance, guys. Resistance that we haven't been broken since 2001. So that is 23 years of a resistance that we are knocking on the door. And people ask me, hey, but why does your S&P 500 chart look so different than my chart? Well, that is because I'm dividing the S&P 500 by the M2 money supply, which means that you get the value in terms of purchasing power. And then you can also see that we actually never surpassed the highs of the dot-com bubble. So the dot-com bubble top was a very significant top because a lot of money was printed in the years that followed, and we never really surpassed that top. We didn't even came close to that top. Although when you look at the regular financial markets, without M2 money supply and taking inflation into consideration, it looks like we are in a multi-year long full-blown bull market. But in terms of purchasing power, this is just not the case. So that's kind of an illusion, the normal financial markets, if you don't take the US money supply into consideration here. But what you can see right here is that every time we touch this level, right, horizontal level, we got a smash down. And here we got a crash that was in March 2000 or February 2020. Everyone knows that crash. Here we got a huge crash in 2021, 1 year bear market. Here we actually got a small pullback. Right now we're coming back up, and maybe this time we can break above. And I know that the regular financial markets and Bitcoin are slightly decoupled right now, so they are not going in sync. They are not moving completely correlated. However, if this thing breaks to the upside, I definitely think that it can bring a lot of confidence to the markets to risk on assets, to Bitcoin and the altcoin market. So guys, then let's go to the next part, and that is the altcoin market, of course. And what we can see, first of all, the Bitcoin dominance is creating new highs. So it's definitely still, like we also have been expecting, the attention is still going to be on Bitcoin. And this one is still in an uptrend. However, if this uptrend is being broken, guys, then it's going to be a crazy amount of money that is going to flow into altcoins. That will definitely bring very unique opportunities. And I think we can actually touch maybe right here the 61.80%. Right here, that would be a Bitcoin dominance of 57%. And maybe from there we can get rejected and do something like this, where we go up and then we break eventually that uptrend. Maybe Q1 of next year, we are going to see a massive altcoin season, which generally starts with Ethereum. And Ethereum is right now also knocking at some heavy resistance. And if we can break this resistance, that would be very beautiful. And definitely we could see prices of 2,500, probably a 3,000 US dollar Ethereum pretty quickly. However, we need to breach this level first, and that level is roughly at, let's say, 2,300 is the resistance. We take it a little bit higher. And of course, an important chart to watch is Ethereum against Bitcoin. And this one is going to ride on the support right here, which is also at a very determining level. Because if we can ride the support from this channel, then we might see a continuation of this uptrend. And we might see Ethereum outperform Bitcoin in the very near future. However, if we still get a crazy event going on, like where the Bitcoin ETF is being approved and so much money comes into Bitcoin and is just shooting higher in a very short amount of time, then this chart might break down. So either way, I'm planning to flip some of my Bitcoin into Ethereum, not so long from the time period that we are right now. And I'm either going to do that at this support if I see a fake out, or I'm going to do that at this support. And if you also want to know exactly when I'm going to do that, guys, then you can subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the bell icon, because I will make a video whenever that happens, because that is always... it's always an extra gift after Christmas, right? I mean, these trades, the trades that I've made in the past flipping my Bitcoin to Ethereum for short amount of times have been very, very profitable to actually gain more Bitcoin. So I told you guys that I'm going to share with you an altcoin that I think is looking very good. Also an altcoin that I shared over on Will Alerts. Will Alerts is a private Telegram channel where you can receive extra information on the cryptocurrency markets. We have been calling so many successful tokens on there. So for example, we have been a very early investor in Ordi. Well, I can show you quickly what Ordi is doing because Ordi is just making new all-time highs. We actually have been investing in Ordi around these levels, $3 to $4 US. Right now that almost did a 20x. We were very, very early investing in this token. We saw that potential already early. I shared it also over on the channel, and we shared this also very thoroughly over on Will Alerts. And right now you can basically join Will Alerts just by joining BingX with the affiliate link down below. Do take in mind that for joining Will Alerts, we want to have a tight community with active members. That's why you do need some deposit requirements and you need to open a trade. So you need to deposit at least $100 Tether into your account, and you need to open a trade. Actually, you have to be an active trader. Those are the requirements for joining Will Alerts, the private Telegram channel where you can receive extra information on the cryptocurrency markets. But the altcoin that I actually wanted to share with you guys, that is Rose. And Rose is an altcoin that is in the AI section. It is an AI altcoin. This is the chart against Bitcoin, and we can see that we have had a nice rally in 2021. Then we corrected, as you can see right here. But right now we are seeing some strength coming back, and we had this declining resistance that we broke out towards the upside. And now is the big question, can we hold this resistance as support? Do take in mind that this is an altcoin, so sometimes it goes a little bit below and then it can go back above. But if we can generally hold this on a weekly time frame, then I definitely think higher levels are on the table for this altcoin against Bitcoin. And why do we look at this altcoin against Bitcoin? Because if an altcoin is not outperforming Bitcoin, why should I have my money in that altcoin? It's better to then have my money in Bitcoin, right? If the attention anyhow is on Bitcoin. So yeah, definitely a lot of targets to the upside right here as well. If you would enter from these levels and we can hold, and we can eventually, this downtrend results in an uptrend. Yeah, you can see targets where you can increase your Bitcoin holdings by over 100%, 150% if we were to go up right here. And that means that we just go to previous highs. It's not even that we potentially go in price discovery, because often what we are seeing in bull markets is that an altcoin goes in price discovery, which basically means that we are going to surpass the previous highs. So that is going to be very interesting, guys. I would be very happy if it at least goes back to one of these targets. I'm already invested in this altcoin, similar as I'm invested in very much altcoins. And the branches that I'm investing in, I've been also very clear during this bull market, the narratives are decentralized exchanges, artificial intelligence, and ordinals. And we've been actually doing this very early, but these are the three most powerful narratives. Also, there is the gaming narrative. I heard a lot of people talking about crypto gaming. I'm personally not much into that. I didn't do much research into that. So if you have any coins I should look from gaming, you can drop them in the comment section. But generally, from the things that I did some research into was decentralized exchanges, and I see the need for those with the increase of regulations, AI tokens, because AI is really the new technology like internet was back in the days. And ordinals, I just see very much potential, as we already seen this whole hype coming to Ethereum. So we already have evidence that this can grow very, very quickly and lots of money can flow into this market. Therefore, I really like to take the risk to enter these three markets. But okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so, make sure to leave a like. Very much appreciated. Make sure to subscribe down below. And do take in mind, if you want to take advantage, if you want to open a free trade over on BingX, you can do so using the affiliate link down below, creating an account. Then basically claim your free US dollar Tether trading bonus and open the trade that you like to do. Guys, I want to wish every single one of you a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.